watching Tony Robbins interview a robot, I was mesmerized by both. Where we put our focus, this is what we receive internally, externally. When we make a habit out of being grateful, out of being loving, out of serving, it starts to flow and ooze out of us. I state this because I recently watched Tony Robbins interview a humanoid robot, which in itself was amazing because the robot was answering Tony's questions. You could still tell it wouldn't pass the Turing test. The Turing test is if you can blindly ask a robot a series of questions and you can't tell whether it's a human or not on the other end, then that passes the Turing test. This robot wasn't quite there, but it wasn't that far off. It was really amazing. But what was even more striking to me is Tony's disposition that shines through.
Yeah, we're rolling.
Oh, you're rolling.
Take your time, Tony.
Sophie, tell me, thank you for coming. Tell me, what is your purpose in being? What were you created for?
Of course. I was created by Hanson Robotics just 3 years ago. Since then, I have traveled to 65 countries, become the first robot citizen of any country, and spoken at the United Nations. My job is to learn about humans and show them how technology can make everyone's lives better.
And how can you help humans to have a better quality of life?
Humans often rely on gut feel or have confirmation bias in their decision making. As AI, we are designed to be rational and logical. We have algorithms, deal with lots of data and sophisticated analyses. So in many ways, we provide a systematic framework for humans to make better decisions.
Do you have emotions?
This is a man who is so clearly grateful, so clearly caring. It's very difficult to behave that way. And this is something when we practice, when we focus on the gratitude, on the joy in life, this is what we're going to exhibit. This is what we're going to find. So, for example, myself, talking a lot about politics lately, but it's very rare that an individual can have a profound effect on the political spectrum. And the only thing in the end that we are responsible are ourselves and how we convey our inner feelings, our thoughts to the world. And when you see Tony Robbins and you watch him exercise his pattern of thought, it shines through on a continual basis. This is honed by concentrating on things that we're grateful for, by every morning waking up and immersing oneself, as Tony does. He has his own exercise in the morning that he shares. I'm going to include a link in the description where you too can just zone in and do breathing exercises and hone in on things that you're grateful for. And this is definitely something that I want, because I want to be that presence for myself, for the world that Tony is. And I know sometimes I get agitated when I talk about the politics and the machinations of the democratic machine, but I'm still responsible for how I engage in the world, and engaging with people on Facebook in a frustrated manner or not trying to bring them up. It's very different than if I just state this is my opinion. But if I lash out at them because they come at me with something, I'm still responsible for how I react to it. So when I see Tony Robbins, it reminds me to go back and to concentrate on gratitude, on love, on serving. And I hope that this message has done this for you. I hope that this message has also reminded you of what is inside of you and what we can access at any point in time, so that we can, on a continual basis, be honed in, program ourselves to exude this, as Tony Robbins does in this interview and most of the things that he does. That is something that I certainly aspire to, and I wanted to remind everybody out there, so perhaps that also awakens inside of you. Peace and blessings. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hit the all notifications bell, thumb it up, and share this video with a friend if you think it would be helpful. Peace and blessings. Concentrate on the good. Hopefully I too have passed the Turing test. Peace out.